Good morning, Chatham County. I wish I could be there this morning, but I was booked for the Frost family candidate roast last night in Noonan, and I have a breakfast today in Fayetteville. Thank you for joining me as we work to take back our party. Our RNC chairman was very clear last week. Michael Watley said that our mandates are to rebuild the party, get out the vote, and protect the ballot. I'm asked, why are you running for chairman? I'm running for the same reason that I ran as second vice chairman, to protect the ballot. I worked on that project for over 4 years. When I started the journey of election security, some people at the Gold Dome called me a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist. A couple of weeks ago, Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard acknowledged what I've known for years. Our elections are vulnerable to manipulation, but we're still using the same voting machines because our chairman didn't make election security a priority this year. President Trump sent a very clear signal when he signed Executive Order 14248 to require the use of paper ballots hand-counted in public. But we couldn't get any election laws passed in Georgia this session because our legislative agenda was delayed until 22 days after the session started. We had no organized citizens lobbying, and what happened? John Burns killed House Bill 397 on the last day. We failed President Trump this year, and I will not fail him if I become your chairman. Let's talk about getting out the vote for a second. We stand at a pivotal moment in the future of the Republican Party in Georgia. We will need a clone of Trump Force 47 to win in 2026. We can do it, but there's a divide in the Georgia Republican Party between the kids who have been on the playground for a long time and the new kids. And like some of you, I'm one of the new kids. We're sometimes looked down on or bullied by the older kids that have been on the playground for a while, but we all need to figure out a way to get along and play together, or the Democrats are going to come along and take away the entire playground. We're going to need lots of people to get the job done. Recruiting them will take a strong leader who shows them respect and appreciation. It will take money to provide them with tools. To get the money, we need trust and transparency. People will not give to organizations that waste money or have expensive watch parties. Or as our team discovered this past week, the chairman's been using the credit card for personal use. He says it was an innocent mistake, but we found 5 charges for $479 each for his personal training and $131 for a purchase at Brooks Brothers and a $58 charge for Jump Zone, and they were all categorized as meetings. It's out of control. Transparency is the engine that drives donations. We don't have that right now. We lack trust and transparency. And that is why I think that we need to doge the Georgia GOP. When Donald Trump got involved running for president, he said he was running because he saw his country be terribly mismanaged. He saw wasted money and the rule of law ignored. He saw his country in decline. I see the same things with the Georgia GOP. The more I look, the more wasted money and bad decisions that I see. The party in some counties has become about retaining power and control over a smaller and smaller kingdom. The county party should be an instrument of the people to deliver our values. President Trump is a businessman. He fired career politicians. So how are we going to grow the Republican Party? The best way to rebuild this party is to do the same thing and put a business person in charge who knows how to leverage time and build teams. We need to stop wasting money, or we're never going to hear the end of, I give to the candidate, not to the party. We must rebuild trust and deliver value. If we build an organization that shows gratitude, respect, and transparency, we will retain our current membership and we will grow exponentially. If we hope to win in 2026, we must have a solid growth plan. We'll rebuild the party by recognizing our members and delivering more value to them than just emails with a red donation button at the bottom. People want to know how they can move the needle and make a difference. We need to get energized with young people. That's why I'm going to create a scholarship program to help young people pay for the cost of participating in our state convention. And there are Asian, Hispanic, and Black Republicans popping up all over the place, and they want to save their country too. We must bring them to the table. Let's talk for a second about broken promises. The character of a man is revealed by if he keeps his word. The chairman made lots of promises in his 7 Mountains video in 2023. He failed on his promise to correct the corporation paperwork. He failed on his promise to deliver training programs for effective lobbying. He failed to get competitive quotes for vendors. And he still routinely spends large sums of money on no-bid contracts for his relationships. Worst of all, he hired his best friend to be executive director. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be hiring Brian Pritchard to be our executive director. He's a good friend, but I am going to honor that commitment. McCoon has had his shot, and he didn't stay true to his word. Now we have a party that's just treading water, when we should be energized and charging forward with a full bank account. 2026 is looming. The Democrats have Project 2030, and it's right there on their website. It says they're going to take over the Georgia legislature. That's their plan. We have to come out swinging. We can't just elect somebody that says, elect me because I won last year. Donald Trump won last year because he had a plan. The Trump organization didn't want Josh's best friend working as executive director, so they forced him to replace him with a more capable director. We need a chairman who unites and doesn't divide, who inspires and is trusted by the grassroots. We need somebody who won't waste your money. The current chairman wants you to believe that we can't survive without him. I know we can't win without you. I'm not here to tear things down. I love this party and I love my Republican friends, some of which are in the room there with you today. I want to build an amazing organization for all of us. I'm David Cross, and I want to be your chairman for the Georgia GOP. Thank you.